Hello and welcome to this. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a stop motion film most of you have probably never heard of. And that's okay. Now, if you know me, I tend to label a lot of movies as a favorite, but the one we'll be talking about today is the wonderfully dark comedy, Mary and Max. Mary and Max is one of those hidden gems that may or may not be for everyone, but should be given the time of day nonetheless. This film has it all: atmosphere, charming, imperfect characters, heavy-hitting themes, encompassing music. It's all pretty damn perfect. To really get the most out of this film though, it's definitely one you want to pay close attention to. So, sorry to say, I wouldn't recommend this particular movie on a Netflix and chill kind of night. The wonderful thing about Mary and Max is that it tackles some pretty heavy things that a lot of people experience, like mental illness, depression, childhood neglect, and isolation, to just name a few. But not to totally somber the mood, they allow these scenes to play out just as long as they need to. Then, almost immediately, they counterbalance it all with incredibly heartwarming moments nearly every single time. More often than I thought, I caught myself smiling and laughing rather than being upset. At its core though, Mary and Max is a film about the importance of friendship and not only accepting people for whom they are, but also accepting yourself for all of your flaws. Mary and Max is the story of two individuals on opposite ends of the earth whom begin as simple pen pals, and over the course of 22 years, they develop an incredibly strong friendship, but one that isn't without its bumps along the way. Just like Mary and Max, we are also on the roller coaster ride throughout each of their separate lives. We witness the metamorphosis that Mary goes through as she flourishes and flounders, from becoming a respected doctor to a shell of her former self, reflecting more so her self-destructive mother. Max, on the other hand, decides to confront his own personal demons and tries his very best to better himself and those around him, even if it all fails more often than not. Watching both characters grow the way they do is an absolute treat and something I find to be lacking in a lot of films that try to reach the same depth that this movie does. These are very real characters, and ones that a lot of us can relate to. Maybe not totally, but bits and pieces here and there. Identity issues, anxieties, addictions. This film dares to tackle those and so much more, and does so with such grace and elegance, even when the represented characters may be clumsy or goofy. A lot of what Mary and Max aims to accomplish is done so successfully because, although this entire film is claymation, the way in which everything is shot and handled, you feel the life within each and every frame. When I first saw Mary and Max, it was a movie that couldn't have come at a better time. I saw a bit of myself not only in Mary or Max, but both. But due to my first experience with the film, my feelings towards it may be a bit biased. So I leave you all to form your own opinions and decide what you think of the film. And we can have a discussion right here in the comment section. We can talk about it. We can talk about things, whatever. Sadly, this movie isn't available on Netflix streaming anymore, so it's not going to be the easiest thing to find. Though I can say with the utmost confidence that this is one treasure worth digging for. Till next time.